Yes, tonight we are doing our top 5 Brian DePalma movies. Brian DePalma. Yeah, that guy. Who? Uncle Brian. Yeah, fucking Uncle Brian from the Bronx.
Now, I don't know if he's doing anything. I thought he had something coming up he was working on, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. What's the last time he did anything? I really don't know.
I remember he did the one that Femme Fatale, which I was like, yeah.
Well, I'm going to bring it up here and see. Is that what it was? The last one was Femme Fatale?
No, he's done other stuff, but that was like the last major one I saw. Or Black Dahlia, that's what it was.
Black Dahlia, that's it. So, excuse me. So for me, my number 5, we just talked about it. I think you froze, and it's one of his. It's not one of his lesser known movies. Everybody knows it, but it's one movie that Brett and I talk about all the time that we love it so much. My number 5 has got to be Wise Guys. Look at that. See? Thank you, Mr. Roccavano. Thank you.
It's his. Yeah, if you like Brian De Palma films, it's different because it's comedy, right, Pat? It's a dark comedy.
It's a dark comedy. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you like mob movies? It's a dark comedy mob movie.
Joe Piscopo, I think most people just more remember his success from Saturday Night Live or when he was doing his workout stuff. But this is a good performance by Joe Piscopo and Danny DeVito. Good stuff.
Yeah. We're your cousins from Newark.
Who fought it?
You. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Roccavano. Scarface, which was set around the drug trafficking. The original movie was 32 based. Exactly. Loosely based.
That's right, Slasher Fred.
On Capone. Yeah.
There's a few DVD sets that came out with the original Scarface film.
Oh, did it? That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sisters, which is one of his first thriller movies. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. So number 4 for me is it's such a great it's not really horror. It's more of it's like a horror thriller. And I was so bummed to find out years later that body double that was in it was not Angie Dickinson, but Dressed to Kill. Look at this. Unbelievable. Let's see if ours might all fall in order. I think the last 3 might change a little bit.
I think we'll so see. For you. I could be wrong. But come on, Michael Caine is so damn good, right? And Nancy Allen, who remember I just met Nancy Allen. I had her sign The Old Man's Laserdisc, and
yeah, she was she was so cute. I mean, well, she was married to him. Was that at the time? I forget if it was at that time she was married to him.
No, Pat. You know what? I'm going to tell you. I have a gut feeling. Yours will be our next 3 will definitely be somewhat different.
I think so too. Dressed to Kill is great. Picked it up on Blu-ray last year. Yeah, Dressed to Kill. It's a movie that doesn't get talked about enough. It really is a good movie.
It's Angie Dickinson. Huh? Who else is in it? Isn't Dennis? No, Keith Gordon. That's right. Keith Gordon's in Dressed to Kill.
Yep.
Dennis Franz.
Let's see. So actually, I might reverse 1 or 2 of these. So here we go. So for me, my number 3 is it's definitely a horror film, and it's probably one that created the jump scare. End of it, and we all love it because I'm not gonna laugh at you. What? You're off by 1 finally?
Finally off by 1, yes.
Yeah, for me, Carrie. Big fan of Carrie. Watched it a lot as a kid, still watch it now. And it's just such a fun movie, and it's got such a good cast. I mean, you got John Travolta in there, a young John Travolta. Obviously PJ is in there, which is great because that was Carpenter loved her in that, and Deborah Hill. That's why they put her in Halloween. So there's that connection. And
who's the mom again? I forget. I always forget who the mom.
The mom, yeah, I know she was nominated for the Academy Award.
Piper Laurie.
She won. Piper Laurie. Did she win it? I know she was nominated. I forget if she won it, but she was nominated for Academy Award for that film, for her portrayal.
What's her name? Sissy Spacek was nominated. Piper Laurie, they're both nominated. Oh no, Best Actress was Sissy Spacek. She was nominated.
Yeah.
Piper Laurie. They did not win.
Creepy Carrie. Love it. Herbert. Oh, he threw his list now. So number 1 for him, Body Double. Number 2, Carrie. 3, The Untouchables, which is really good. Didn't make my list, truth be told, but great film.
That's my
4,
guilty pleasure.
Scarface, and Raising Cain. Another one. That's another deep one, deep cut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that was your number 3, right?
Number
Carrie?
3 for me was Carrie.
Yeah, number 3, I don't know. I guess if you ask most people, it might be his number 1 for a lot of people, but it's skyrocketed pop culture with everything, and it's Scarface. There's no doubt about it, man. Al Pacino, so
Yeah.
damn good. Robert Loggia, Michelle Pfeiffer. Who we saw the two at Chiller Theater last year when I was in town by you. Stephen Bauer, remember, and the little guy that passed away with the white hat. I forget his name. That was
yeah, he was there. What the hell's his name? I have to look it up. I forget. Yeah.
Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio. I think I've told you this, Pat. I went to school with I went to junior high and high school with Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio's nephew, and she was in town. Yeah, and God, he used to get butchered all the time because other kids would be like, "Hey, I watched Scarface. I saw your aunt's tits."
Nice.
Like, does that get old? He's like, I'm used to it by now. I've been hearing it for years.
I can only imagine. Fred says De Niro was in a few Brian DePalma movies. Yes, he was. Greetings, Hi Mom, and Wedding Party, which are very satire. Yeah.
Yeah.
The background video has Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 vibes. Does I don't know. I forgot to make one. This one I used once before, so I do recycle the backgrounds. Just to Kill and Raising Cain were De Palma's Psycho, 1960 love letters. Oh yeah, I mean big time influence from
Raising Cain.
Sure.
So damn good.
Speaking of the Untouchables, the scene at the train station where the baby carriage tumbles down the stairs was taken from an old silent movie and it was spoofed in Naked Gun 3. Really? Hot take, Barbarian is overrated. No, that's not a hot take.
Ooh, that's out of nowhere there, but I like that.
I'll take it. R isn't. Well, I did take a picture of his grave when I was in California, age 45. He's buried in Westwood Memorial Park.
I met him. He was at the Hollywood Collector show here before he passed. God, we got him on a shit ton of stuff.
Great actor. Love him.
Officer and a Gentleman, Richard Gere's dad.
He's also good. He was good in Armed and Dangerous.
Necessary Roughness.
Independence Day.
Did you ever see a sleeper boxer film called what the fuck was the boxing film he did? Gladiator. It's called Gladiator with Cuba Gooding Jr. It was a cheesy movie from the early 90s.
Oh, I think it's right. Was he in it?
He's in it.
No, I did not see that. Did not see that one. All right, so your number 3 was
Scarface.
All right, so we're number 2. My number 2 is going to be, it was your number 3, Scarface. My number 2 is Scarface, because Scarface, I haven't watched it in a while because it's a long movie. So you need to invest. It's like The Godfather. You need to invest time in it to watch it because it is a long film.
Worth it though.
Well worth it. The scene where they have him chained up in the tub and they're taking the chainsaw to his partner, and like as a kid that really fucked me up. I was freaking out because you see the blood squirting on him. And they're trying to make him watch it. That scene alone just it stands out the most to me.
And the mad chaos after that in the middle of the street, right? Just
yeah. It's just crazy. It's just like, Jesus Christ, these people were just ruthless. But such a great film. If you've never seen it, I mean, Pacino I'm sure he was nominated for an Academy Award for that, but he never won an Academy Award, did he?
He won for Son of a Woman. That was the big deal because he
was that the one he won for?
Yeah.
Because I know he was nominated for The Godfather, but he didn't win for The Godfather.
Yeah, and he was probably nominated for like Injustice for All or something like that. Serpico. He probably could have been nominated for.
Yeah,
he's a great actor. He's one of my favorite actors. I love him.
Oh, so good. And I mean, because he's what is he's Puerto Rican? Is it Puerto Rican in this, or it's Cuban? Am I correct? It's Cuban.
Cuban. I thought it was Cuban. Yeah.
Yeah, Cuban. So you'd never know because he always playing Italian guys. He played a Cuban perfectly in it.
Let me see here. Yeah, it's long. 2 hours and 50 minutes, man.
Yeah, it is long. So you have to invest time in it, but it's worth it. Well worth it. Brian also directed the Springsteen video, Dance in the Dark. Oh yeah, when he pulls Courtney Cox up on stage.
The world, Chico. The world, Chico. Michelle Pfeiffer, just a young Michelle Pfeiffer in that film. Oh my god.
I can't have babies with her because she's so polluted.
I told you the story about watching that movie Shitface with my neighbor.
No.
And do you remember like every time like he sees his sister like a guy hitting on her or something, like
Oh,
they
he goes
zoomed
ape
in
shit.
on his eyes?
Yeah.
I was telling my neighbor, watch this. Every time he sees his sister getting hit on by a guy, he's got this evil look on his face and he's zooming on his eyes. He's
She
like, I
was
gotta
cute
watch.
too.
He rewound it like 3 times. He thought it was hysterical. That's
What
what
do you got
happens
for number
when you're
2?
silly.
Deuce.
Number 2 is something I've watched a handful of times over the last few years. I saw this at a very young age, which probably explains our problems we have watching R-rated movies at a young age. I guess it's Body Double. I absolutely adore Body Double. If you haven't seen this is a sleeper. Is it Craig Wasson from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3? He did this movie,
Yeah,
Elm Street 3, and I think
yeah.
he's a theater actor. This guy does a con. Oh man, he'll get people. Just for those two movies alone.
Just for those 2 movies alone, man. He'll wear his wrist outside and shit for that.
Very suspenseful. There's a lot of nudity in these movies. What's her name at the beginning? From Reanimator. Barbara Crampton. Remember at the beginning? She's the girlfriend cheating?
Yep.
But Greg Henry, who is his acting friend. He's a great actor. If you guys haven't seen, I'm sure if you know the name, he was in Payback with Mel Gibson. He did that, the one movie with the slugs. God, I should know what the hell that was called. Michael Rooker returns into it. What the hell is that movie? We always talk about that movie a lot.
Which one?
Oh, God, it's going to bug me. Let's see here. Hold on here. I'm going to find it.
That's right, Bill. Elaine to the Soup Nazi. Has anyone ever told you look just like Al Pacino in Scent of Woman? Hooah! Hooah!
Ooh.
Ah, yes.
Slither. Thank you, Bill. Slither. Yes. Slither's
also for you. You come back 1 year.
Slither is a fun film, but yeah, it's a great thriller, right, Pat? It's kind of in that category of probably Dressed to Kill. I think it's kind of close to the same type of movie Dressed to Kill is, but it's not too well known. It wasn't a big hit or anything. I know if Colin's still in the chat, Colin likes the movie a lot too. But I recommend Body Double if you have not seen it. There's a lot of people that haven't.
This is one too. This is another offbeat one that's out there. It's out there. Phantom of the Paradise. And if they ever did a remake of Phantom of the Paradise, would be a God by Rob Zombie. Could you imagine?
Oh yeah.
The movie Obsession with Brian DePalma. He hired Bernard Herrmann, the cinematographer for Psycho. He told Brian, "You're no Hitchcock" when he watched the dailies for Obsession '78. No joke, that's hysterical. You know, nobody was Hitchcock but Hitchcock. Let's face that.
Nope.
Nice. All right, so and my number 1 is your number. It was your number 2, Body Double. Same thing here. I watched that movie countless times when it used to be on cable. Countless times. I had such a crush on
not Melanie Griffith, but the other girl. The other woman.
Well, both of them, but Melanie Griffith. Oh, I had such a crush on her, man. Oh. I still say she looks the best in Milk Money.
Oh, Milk Money. Yeah.
To me, she still looks the best, but she looked great in Body Double. She was so cute. What a crush I had on her. That movie is I just remember being on cable all the time, and it was always on late at night. I must have caught it so many times, and I just love it. Like I always wanted to catch Dressed to Kill on a rerun of it, but it was always played the shit out of Body Double, which was fun. I always watch it. Did
you always get freaked out that dog in the movie? Remember the dog freaked me out as a kid. Like the weirdest thing was that dog was just whew. Oh, Deborah Shelton's the woman in it? Okay. Deborah Shelton. What has she done? She hasn't really done too much, I don't think, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I have to look it up just like you're doing too. But good to go. Body Double was Rear Window all the way with some camera techniques from Vertigo. Yeah, oh yeah. And that was a lot of his films drip a lot of Hitchcock.
And I don't want to butcher his name, Pat, but the composer, the guy who did the score, Pino Donaggio, is that his name?
Pino Donaggio?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff, that guy. You look him up, he's done tons of films.
I just looked him up, and he's got like a push broom mustache. It's awesome.
What is it? I just watch something? What the hell?
You just Dressed to Kill? Curse of Seed of Chucky? Really?
What we just watched something, Mike and I, and Pino Donaggio did the score to it because it popped up on the screen. He was like, Pinot who? Pinot Noir? What?
Pinot Noir.
What the fuck was that we just watched that popped up there? It was, the nausea. What did we just watch? I don't
I'm
know.
looking here to see.
I don't remember. I have to think about it. But so,
Yeah.
what's your number one?
My number one.
I thought it would have been Body Double, like me. Truth be told, because you were watching it constantly.
Right. My number one's because it's what how I got into Al Pacino, and I had to go back and watch all of his older stuff. It was Carlito's Way. Carlito's Way is a top 10 film of all time for me. A lot of people don't like it that much because they give away the ending at the beginning, which
great film, but one of his films I truthfully haven't watched all that much. I've watched it several times. I like it, but yeah, I should go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, Patton. It's when Sean Penn, I think, started getting recognized for his performances because he's his lawyer in it, and he was up for awards for it. Luis Guzman, remember John Leguizamo? This is early John Leguizamo. It's great cast in it. What's it? Is it Aaron Eckhart's in it? He's got like one major scene. That's about it. But after I saw this, then I watched some of his older stuff: Serpico, Scarface, and Justice for All. List goes on. But I also watched a year later, Heat came out. So it was a great run for Al Pacino for films.
Yeah, he was on a tear. So is he officially retired?
Al Pacino? No, he just had a new movie come out about an exorcism, Pat. Like, probably people in the chat probably know about it. Yeah.
What movie? Because I'm trying to remember the last time I saw him in a film that was new. I figured, I'm like, oh, maybe he just wrote Over to the Sunset. The Lord knows he probably should.
He came out with a book. He wrote a book, probably with some writer, obviously, or whatnot. But I was sad to hear that he really is like just pretty much giving all of his money. He's kind of broke.
Really?
Yeah. But then again,
why?
What do you have twins with Beverly D'Angelo, right?
So what? You take all his money from him?
No. I'm just saying the whole thing when he was promoting the book. Like I listened to Mark Maron's podcast. He just talks about how it just money, just family, and paying for alimony. There's just a lot of different things, but it's a bummer, right?
Sometimes it happens. You think these guys have all this money, and then gets mismanaged, and they have other things like alimony, child support. Shit happens.
And I should say, Pat, I did see the Godfather films before those, though, too, because the Godfather is a big deal, obviously.
Oh yeah, especially growing up in a half Italian household. It was a big
deal.
Ritual
is what it's called, Pat. It's in the oh god, it's 4.7 out of 10.
It's getting slammed, huh?
Two priests, one in crisis with faith and the other confronting a turbulent past, must overcome their differences to perform a risky exorcism. Oof. Who's the other priest? Dan Stevens?
I'm about to wait till that streams. Bill says, wasn't Al Pacino tap dancing about coffee in some Adam Sandler movie?
That's the movie where he's got the twin girl. It's terrible. Jack and Jill. Oh, God.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Yeah, I never saw it. Didn't hear anything good about it, so I just never saw it.
Well, he plays Jimmy Hoffa in The Irishman. Did you watch The Irishman, Pat?
I still haven't watched The Irishman. I haven't watched it. Everybody's like, you haven't watched that? Because I love mob movies. A big Sopranos fan. Everybody's like, I can't believe you don't watch The Irishman.
Well, he did do Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Remember, he's in it he's in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, The Irishman was that Netflix?
Irishman's Netflix, yeah.
All right, yeah. I do have Netflix. I should look it up.
The last Ocean's movie, Ocean's 13, where he's the guy running the casino, that's good. I liked him in that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did that. I guess there's more out there than I thought because it's been a minute. I'm like, you're just trying to think of what he did. Like, you always think of all his iconic films. I remember when we were coming back from we were coming back from Germany on the flight, and I was watching Dog Day Afternoon. My Terrence is looking over like, "What are you watching, Dad?" I'm like, "Dog Day Afternoon." He said, "Is it good?" I said, "Is it good?" I go, "Put it on."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you knew Terrence. You tell him that right away. Did you see the movie 20 years ago where he created the actress digitally? Simone, did you ever see that? That's a wild movie.
I know the movie, but I never watched it. I should check it out.
It's worth watching. I got a kick out of it. I'm looking at everything he's done.
What's shaking?
Well, Any Given Sunday, Insomnia, Devil's Advocate, jeez. Donnie Brasco,
one too, man.
City Hall. Oh, Glengarry Glen Ross. Frankie and Johnny. Dick Tracy. He's the villain in Dick Tracy, isn't he?
That's our top 5 Brian DePalma movies. Keep throwing them in the chat. Throw them in the comments afterwards.